When you take your test in MyLabs Plus, there are a few things that I want to make sure you keep in mind. First of all, don't take the test until you feel you are prepared. So what you should do is you should look at the Unit 1 review, which has an answer key available. So go ahead and try that out. Keep in mind that the review is much longer than the test, but it does cover all the material that you need for it. While you take the test, it is timed. You will have 90 minutes once you start the test, and you need to show your work during the test. You're only going to use a 4-function calculator, and you're going to show all work where possible. So as you are taking the test, you are going to show your work. So for example, for this problem, which is not a problem that's on our test, it's from a completely different course a long time ago, we would copy down the problem, we would write it down, solve it, clearly identify our answer, and then we would go ahead and type the answer in MyLabs Plus and move on to the next question. So when you are finished the test and not before, then you will click that Submit Test button, and then you will scan your work and submit it via D2L. So just to remind you about the D2L, you're going to click on that link to the test. Here's where you're going to submit your work. So you're going to have to scan it using Cam Scanner or Notes or anything else you need to scan it as a PDF or a JPEG. Click that Add a File just like you do for activities and what you did for the Unit 1 quiz, and go ahead and submit it. So there's 2 important parts. You're going to take the test no later than the deadline, and that means you have to finish by your deadline. So if you start 30 minutes before the deadline, you only have 30 minutes to take the test. And you're going to submit your answers in MyLabs Plus, and then you're going to scan your work and submit that via D2L. If you don't take the test before the deadline, or if you don't submit your work via D2L, then you run the risk of getting a 0 on the test. So please do follow the instructions. And get an A! Good luck!